Hey there, I'm Brittni Schroeder, and business and marketing are my jam. I'm here to walk you step by step through this crazy thing we call business. I'm a small town girl, chocolate eating, Diet Coke drinking mom, marketing guru, automation Jedi, and all around good time. This is your weekly dose of all things business and life, sprinkled with some fun. This is the Redefine Business Podcast. Welcome to another episode of Redefine Business Podcast. Okay, I am going to dive right into my topic today. I've been talking a lot about funnels and how important they are to scale your business. And I think a lot of times people think of funnels as the initial funnel, like a sales funnel. That's how you sell a product, and you need to have funnels to scale and automate your business and all of those things. But one of the things that we don't talk about enough is how automated post-purchase funnels, they really transform the customer experience. So in today's competitive market, businesses must focus not only on getting new customers, but also on retaining them and ensuring customer satisfaction. One of the most effective ways to achieve this is through an automated post-purchase funnel. These funnels, they really help streamline the customer journey after the purchase is made, but it creates loyalty and it encourages repeat purchases, and ultimately it drives growth. So in this podcast, I'm going to be discussing automated post-purchase funnels and how they really transform your customer experience and growth. I often think of an experience, and I've talked about this on the podcast before, that during COVID, we put a pool in. We decided to put a pool in. And we had, we interviewed all these different pool companies, businesses, and they came to our house and they had these great sales pitches, blah, blah, blah. And I finally landed on a company that I want to use. And they were really great. But I felt like as soon as we were like halfway through the process, I felt like the communication was just not good. Like, okay, I've given you all this money. Now what? And it's funny because, and I have a problem doing this, but I remember telling the guy that owned this pool company, you need me. You need help with automating your business. You need to work on these post-purchase funnels because people don't like to give their money or invest a large amount and then it's like crickets. Communication is so important, and it really makes for a great customer experience because you feel like you're a part of the journey and you feel seen and heard. And I think that especially when it's a large amount of money we're investing, it's really important that you are a part of the process. You know what's going on. So let's break it down. Let's talk about automated post-purchase funnels. So an automated post-purchase funnel is a series of automated actions and communications that are triggered after a customer makes a purchase. So poor or little communication after a purchase, it can really be a problem and it can cause a negative client experience. The goal is to nurture the customer relationship, educate, enhance their experience, and guide them toward future engagement with your brand. These funnels can include a variety of different touch points, such as emails, maybe it's text messaging, maybe social media interactions, just anything that's personalized, right? So let's talk about the benefits of an automated post-purchase funnel. So the first one is it enhances the customer experience. So automated post-purchase funnels, it ensures that the customers, they feel valued and supported after their purchase. So if you have a timely follow-up and it's personalized and maybe you're giving recommendations and support and resources, this is really going to contribute to a positive experience. And at the end, I'll give you a few examples, but this is going to increase the likelihood of repeat business because it's an experience and it's a positive experience. Okay, the next one is increased customer retention. By maintaining regular contact and providing just relevant content, businesses can keep their brand top of your mind. And that's what marketing is being memorable, right? So engaged customers are more likely to return for future purchases. And this is going to lead to higher retention rates. I have like the worst memory. And as I get older, it gets worse. But I can think of, I will, I'll hire somebody for a service or a product or whatever. And if I am not still hearing from them, I'll forget. Now, who did I use again? Unless it's like this amazing experience where I built like a really good connection, which could be a whole other podcast. But it's really important that you are communicating with them even after you are done with the product or service and they've moved on. You want to keep that communication and that automated funnel, keep it going. Okay, the next one is boosted lifetime value. So what is this? So satisfied customers, they tend to spend more over time. So automated funnels can upsell and cross-sell products, recommend products or services, and offer exclusive deals. And this is going to increase the average customer lifetime value. The acronym for that is CLV. So if you you can pick a customer, and this is true in my business. I have customers that have bought several products from me, one-on-one. They are in my membership. They've done like a number of my digital courses. So that is what a CLV or customer lifetime value is. And so when you are creating that, that communication and you have that funnel, you create loyal customers and they don't just buy from you once, they buy from you several times. So that's really important. Okay, the next one is you get additional time in your day, and we all need more time, right? So automation reduces the need for those manual actions, those emails, those text messages, whatever you're sending. It's going to free up resources and time that can be used for other areas in your business. So this efficiency allows businesses to scale their operations without really compromising on quality, because that those clients, after they purchase, their questions are being answered. They're understanding what's going on. They're getting resources. You're nurturing them. You're helping them without actually manually helping them. And it's a win-win, right? Okay, the next one is actionable insights. Automated funnels, they provide valuable data on customer behavior and preferences. You can analyze the data, and this is going to help your business really refine on your marketing strategies. It can help you optimize the product offerings, and it can really tailor their communications so that you're better meeting the customer's needs. So I've actually been talking about this a little bit more recently, is understanding your insights and analytics in your programs, is understanding what people are opening. Like if we're talking about email marketing, what are people opening? What are they clicking on? If you understand the analytics and you're taking the time to understand those insights, you'll understand, hey, people are interested in this or people aren't, and you can tweak it. And you want to make sure that this is a great customer experience. So you want to understand your analytics. Okay, let's talk about some key components of an effective post-purchase funnel. Every business's post-purchase funnel is going to look a little bit different because your business is different and it depends on your service or product. These components are just suggestions, but aren't always required. Like I said, we're all different, right? When building your post-purchase funnels, be mindful to not overwhelm your clients. If you have actionable tasks for them to complete, consider breaking the information up into several different emails. If possible, limit your emails to one call to action per email. So for example, if I have my one-on-one client and I want to send them an intake form, I also want them to schedule their appointment. I also want them to read, maybe a resource or something. I don't want to put all of that in one email because that is overwhelming. Plus, when people click away from an email, the chances of them coming back and clicking again, it really decreases. So I try to limit, if possible, just one call to action. One, hey, do the intake form. And then maybe I'll send another email that's like, schedule your first call or whatever it may be. But you want to make sure that you can, we don't want them to be overwhelmed or to not finish what you need them to do, right? So, okay, so here are some just different key components. This is a few examples of things that can be included in your post-purchase funnel. An order confirmation and thank you message. So immediately after a purchase, send an order confirmation email or message. This should include details of the purchase, maybe expected deliverables, and a thank you note. This reassures the client that their order was completed and sets the tone for a positive post-purchase experience. I've had that happen before where I've purchased something. I'm like, did I get it? Did it work? Did it go through? So this is just kind of a given. We want to say, hey, I got your payment, or I received this, or, it's completed, whatever. Okay. The next one is maybe an intake and or a contract. Depending on the workflow of your business, the next email could include an intake form requesting detailed information. If a contract is required and wasn't signed pre-purchase, this communication could include maybe a contract. So sometimes it's tricky with contracts. And so if possible, try to have the contract, like they sign a contract and then they sign. But if you don't have a program that offers that, and the first email has to be a contract, then you can send a contract and have them sign that, right? Okay, the next one is going to be educate and instructions. So this portion of the funnel is an opportunity to educate or give your clients instructions. For example, if you're a photographer, you could educate your clients on what to wear or how to plan for a photo shoot. If you're a coach, this is a good time to let them know how to schedule coaching calls and how the program will proceed. So this is the time where you educate them on, hey, this is how it works. You might do that. And I do this several different times, but there's never too many times to communicate how, like, your boundaries and how things are going to work. I do this in a consult. If I'm doing a one-on-one, I'm like, hey, this is how the program works. Then when I send like a welcome packet, it says it in there, but I also put it in the email. I just think it's really important. There's no such thing as too much communication, right? So we want to educate them. Okay, the next one is tips and guides. Help this email or this communication, it helps clients get the most out of their purchase by maybe providing tips, how-to guides, or instructional videos. This not only enhances their experience, but it also reduces the likelihood of clients feeling disappointed with the value. There's no such thing as too much value and too many resources. Also, with the tips and the guides, if you have a lot of frequently asked questions, you're getting them over and over, this is a good place to educate them. So if they are asking certain questions, and this is a good time to kind of get ahead of that in some of these communications. Okay, the next one is follow up and feedback requests. After the service has been completed, follow up to ensure the customer is satisfied with their purchase, encouraging them to leave a review or provide feedback. Positive reviews can be showcased to attract new clients, while constructive feedback helps improve products and services. I send this in my workflow. I ask for like a review, a Google review, and it's not after we're finished working together, but it's like right before we get finished. So then I can maybe ask them, hey, did you get my email? Sometimes I forget to even ask for reviews. So this is a great thing to automate. A lot of businesses don't ask for reviews. So this is a good opportunity to add that in and have it automated. Okay, the next one is upsell. Use the client's purchase history to suggest related or complementary products. Personalized recommendations make customers feel understood and increase the chance of additional sales. So you can put in post-purchase. So for example, like with me, if somebody signs on and they work with me one-on-one for 3 months, I have a couple opportunities that I can upsell them. I can say, hey, do you want to sign on for another 3 months? Or I can even downsell them and say, hey, if you want to keep going, but you just want, not as big an investment, like join my membership and you get me. And it's just kind of like a maintenance. The membership can work as maintenance. So there's an opportunity there. Okay, the next one is loyalty programs and exclusive offers. Reward loyal customers with exclusive offers or discounts or access to maybe a loyalty program. These incentives encourage repeat purchases and they really foster that long-term loyalty. Okay, then the kind of the very last one is regular engagement. Maintain ongoing communication through newsletters, blog updates, or social media interactions. Share like valuable and relevant content, upcoming product launches, or special events to keep customers engaged and connected with the brand. So how I do this in my workflow, I use Flowdesk, is once they have completed the series of the post-purchase funnel, the action that is automated is I just add them to my main email list. And so they keep hearing from me. They keep getting resources. So, there's a few different strategies that I want to talk about for implementing automated post-purchase funnels. A lot of times technology and implementation is a major obstacle for businesses. Investing time or money into implementing funnels will have a huge return on investment and you'll have a long-term payoff if you have created these funnels. So here are a few strategies to implement. First, you want to segment different customers, have different needs and preferences. So segment your audience based on factors such as what their purchase history or their demographics, engagement levels, so that you can tailor your post-purchase communication effectively. So you want to put them in groups. So for example, I will have a segment of people who I know are interested in building funnels. I might have one that's interested in automation. I might have one that's local to where I live. So I have these different segmented audiences, and it helps me to really communicate and help them, with their specific needs. Leverage technology. Utilize marketing automation platforms to set up and maintain your post-purchase funnels. So I use tools like Kajabi, Flowdesk, and Zapier, and they have all these features that help me create these automations where I can speak to, like where they might make a payment and then it sends them to Flowdesk and it sends them to Airtable to put them in a database or gives them access to something in Kajabi. So really leverage your technology. There's so many tools out there that are just going to make your life so much easier. Okay, the next one is personalized communication. Personalization is key to a successful post-purchase strategy. So use customer data to personalize emails, messages, and offers. Address customers by their name and reference their specific purchases to create a more engaging experience. And these personalizations are like in these programs. So they're so easy to use once you understand how to use them. Okay, test and optimize. Continuously test different elements of your post-purchase funnels, such as email subject lines, messaging, and timing. Analyze the results and optimize your approach based on what works best for your audience. So this is understanding your analytics and insights. Take the time to learn it so you know what's working and what's not. Focus on customer feedback. Actively seek customer feedback and use this to improve your products, services, and post-purchase processes. Showing that you value customer input can enhance loyalty and trust. Listen to your customers, ask them questions, be humble enough to take constructive criticism. This is so important. Okay, the next one is integrate your post-purchase automations with your customer relationship management, your CRM system. I use Airtable. I have a Kajabi. I kind of have a mosh posh of different CRMs that I use put together, but this really ensures a seamless flow of information and allows for more personalization and effective communication. So make sure that your programs are all integrated and they're sending information back and forth. It just makes it so much easier. So automated post-purchase funnels are powerful tools for enhancing customer experience. It increases in retention and it really drives growth. So when you can implement these funnels in your business, it's really going to help your business take off and you're going to have happy customers. And that is one of the best marketing tools is word of mouth. So there you go. There is your post-purchase funnels introduction to and all the things you need to know. If you are ready to grow funnels, I've created a guide. It's a high converting sales funnel guide that helps you just get started with your funnels. So I will put that link in the show notes and you can go ahead and grab that. I hope you found this helpful and I will see you all next time. Let's not stop the party here. Head on over to my Instagram or Facebook group, Redefine Your Business, and let me know your thoughts about today's show. I will see you again, same time, same place, next week.